Ranga Jaya Narayana Hari Om.
Check, 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 check. Jai Gurudev. Check. Jai Gurudev. So we are here to talk to you and to demonstrate to you a little bit about the art of living intuition process. So children learn how to improve and access and utilize their intuitive abilities through a 2-day program that we conduct. This program is open for children between 5 and 17 years of age only. And they develop some abilities which we can demonstrate. And these abilities are demonstrated with the use of a blindfold, which I have here. If the camera can zoom in. So this is a blindfold that has been developed. After seeing everything that was on the market, it was not suitable. So this has been developed especially for the Art of Living Intuition Process program. It is completely dark on the inside and completely dark from the other side as well. If the camera is zooming in, you can see that there are iPads everywhere, all around, which prevent light from entering from the top, from the bridge of the nose, and it has an adjustable headband so it can fit different sizes of the heads of the children. So I would like to invite a couple of our students who are ready to demonstrate. Can we have Soham and Arjun on stage, please? Not right now. You can take this off and walk here. So Soham did the program about a year ago, and he's been practicing every day. And Arjun has done the program just over the weekend, but he was very brave. He said, I will come up and demonstrate. So they are both using the same blindfold that I showed you. There is no difference in the blindfold. It is just a really good blindfold. So we're going to invite some volunteers now. Once you are blindfolded, Soham, can you put it on? Yeah, that's right.
People are coming already.
Okay, hang on. Put on your blindfold fast. This needs to be over here. Okay, can the camera zoom in on Soham for a second? One sec. Soham, can you look at the camera and just tilt your head back? You can see that it's completely dark. Let's tilt your head back. It's completely dark from the bottom. There's no way light comes in from anywhere.
Where are you going?
Okay, now Soham is going to turn towards Gurudev. You have to stand facing Gurudev. We invite the volunteers to write 1 digit in each box. Just write 1 digit. Please write it big so everyone can see it. Anyone from the back of the room wants to come forward? Yeah, please come, please. And if you could all move to the side. Okay, we are ready. Can the camera zoom in on this?
Oh, okay. Hey, no, Ready. One. Do I say it? Yeah. 1 1 5 6 3 7 5 2 8.
So if anyone, Soham, thank you. You can step back. You can take your blindfold off. If anyone has any reading material with them, something in English, you can bring it forward. Okay. So we got the book from the audience. This is the book. Okay, Arjun, can
Is this Gertie's face?
Yes.
Okay.
open the book. Okay. Can you read anything?
My mother EXPERIENCED. JES US CHRIST.
Okay, thank you.
Zoom into this.
The first sentence says, my mother experienced Jesus Christ. Do you want to read a little more, Arjun? Do you want to read a little more?
Okay.
Put on your blindfold. Put it on.
Another.
Yeah. Can you read the back?
You can never meet God. When you met God, your DISSOLVE. Only God remains. Gurudev.
Arjun, what grade are you in?
I'm going into first.
So there might be some words he doesn't know how to read, but he was able to say the letters when he couldn't.
Blindfold's bigger than he is.
Whose book is this? Can you pass it?
You can read the number on the.
Oh, him? He can actually do it? Awesome.
Got it? Is it good? Is it good, sweetie?
So he's going to read the serial number on this dollar bill. I have no idea where it is. Okay.
$1, and the number is G375725066F7.
Okay. Okay. Soham, come So I need, I need a few volunteers, maybe from the back of the room this time. If you could come forward one by one, if you could please step on the stage.
Band. I don't know what that band is for, but yeah, wristband thingy. And you have a white wristband with something, nothing on it, and a smiley face thing.
Show your band.
Zoom in, zoom in. Oh, yeah. Who's next?
You're next? Okay. Okay, the kids have to come back. Arjun, come here.
Hello. Oh, okay. Has pinkish with whitish dots on her sweater shawl thingy, and then a blue jacket under that, and yeah, and then a sweater under that, and then has red pants and black pants. Can I open my eyes? Huh? Can I open my eyes?
We're going to do one more.
Okay.
I think he was actually coming from the back. You can just step here in front of the camera.
Hello, turn around. Has a blue with light blue with whitish shirt, yeah, and jeans, and a band thingy. It's not a band like a wristband. It's a bead band, and has no band. What course do you do, or do you not do a course? Oh,
No course.
that's why you don't have a wristband? Okay, bye. Is that all? There's just one last question. Come on. Oh, hello. It has a ring, a silver ring. Oh, okay. Has red, so many colors. Oh, okay, I'll start. White, blue, pink, red, yellow, green. I don't know what else color there is. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. Well, there's pink, red, blue. No, yes, orange, yellow. Yeah, that's all. Oh yeah, and the wristband. Has no wristband again. Okay, bye. Now over. One more. Oh, someone that's doing. Is that over? Aww.
Thank you so much. Come on, kids. Come on, let's go.
Good, 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 good. Hmm? Isn't that good? What about adults? Yeah, we'll do it for adults later. Hmm.
Yeah, I need help.
It's just a matter, you know, our bodies are like the boom box, or like the television tube, but our consciousness is like the waves. Now, CNN can come in this room, can come in that room, can come in many places, right? As long as there are the tubes, televisions are there. So television cannot, this same television cannot be everywhere. There is one television here, that can be only here. So our bodies are like television, but our consciousness is the wavelength, waves. So it can be here, can be there, can be there, can be in many places. Huh? It's such an interesting thing to study our consciousness. We seldom gives any time to it. We study so much about our body, so much about things around us. We give no time, no importance to study our own consciousness. If we take just a little time off, go into the depth of our consciousness, see what all they could do. 2 days, that little young one could see through the mind. Correct? Just 2 days program. So it's just a matter of us also training our consciousness to see beyond what is so obvious. We are stuck in this one paradigm or one dimension. That too, not the right understanding of it. We have our own narrow, limited view about everything, of everybody. We judge people and then we find ourselves to be wrong, but still we keep judging them. Tell me, now honestly tell me, how many of you have judged people and then later on you found your judgment was wrong? How many? Look at that. But has it stopped us from judging? No. What do you tell someone who keeps doing the same mistake again and again and again? To do err is human, that's okay. That's its proverb. To err is human. But not the same mistake again and again and again and again throughout the life. So what do you call them when someone who doesn't learn at all? Dumb. We can't be so dumb throughout our life and continue living a dumb life and be proud of being dumb. The worst thing is we take pride. Look, I have never studied anything. I'm the most stupid person on the planet. We take pride in such things. No? It's time for us to wake up. Wake up to the subtle realities. No, it is the subtle which rules the gross. Right? You see the light, but you don't see the electrons or the electricity which is responsible for the light. In the same way, we see people, we don't see the consciousness which is responsible for the action of people. Right? So, the whole planet, the whole world is like the hologram. You know, you go to Disneyland and there is all this sound and light show, right? All these different characters come. All different characters, but they are all made up of one single laser beam. One single laser beam, all different characters are projected. And just to entertain you. In the same way, all the things that we see in the world is very similar to that. This is higher knowledge. Now, don't question me then why there is so much injustice. Should we let it happen? No, when there is injustice, you must stand up for it. You must stand up against injustice. You should. But even standing up, you cannot do with anger. It has to be done with conviction. Yeah. So we have to set an example for that. Yeah, whenever there is corruption, there is injustice, we must stand up. Yeah.
Gurudev, I'm concerned that in this world of ours, just a few people have so much and many people have nothing at all. What's the best way to solve the problem of poverty on this planet?
There are two types of poverty. One is self-made, another is circumstantial. The circumstantial poverty needs to be helped out. But the self-made poverty, you need to do it differently. You have to wake those people up. Jobs are available in plenty, but some people don't want to work. That poverty, self-imposed poverty, they have taken because of laziness. That should not be encouraged. That should not be encouraged.
How do I know if I found my guru, and how do I become closer to them? How does one choose the guru, or does the guru choose me?
Come on, don't get into all this complicated thing. I have no idea. Just listen to your heart. Your heart says this is the right place. Just relax. Don't keep looking for sun in the noon time. In the noon you are searching for sun. Just relax. Yeah.
Could you talk a little about Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya, and the relevance of his knowledge for our day here today?
What we see today as the quantum mechanics, the quantum physics, that's exactly what Adi Shankara said. Adi Shankara said what appears is not real, what is real is not appearing, that is only one thing. What is real is unaffected by time. He was the first one to give the definition for truth in a very unique manner. So he was asked, what is truth? He says, that which does not get affected by time. Now see, what is get affected by time? Everything else, even planets are affected by time. Every matter is affected by time. But what is not affected by time is consciousness. And then Adi Shankara also said, this is all just made up of one substance, including you, me, everything. That one thing is what exists. There is nothing else exists other than that. Just like the laser beam, laser show, only one thing exists. And knowing this, repose in yourself and serve everybody. This is what his basic message was. Aris.
I've heard you say time and again that there is only one guru principle. Does that mean that one can follow multiple masters or learn and practice techniques from each of them, or is it best to follow only one master?
Why do you want to get into too much confusion? Even one is too much, I think. You follow one path, one knowledge, go deep into it, that is sufficient enough, I think. Doing too many things only leads to too much confusion. It's like digging in too many places and you don't find anything. I think it's better for a long period of time go in one way, and if nothing happens, you go to your teacher, and master himself will tell you, oh, this doesn't suit you, you do something else. Yeah? Master is not interested in you following him or her. Master is only interested in your growth. And if you are not growing, Master will definitely say, this is not your path, you go do that, do this, recommend. Yeah.
This is my third silence course. Every time it's been a different experience, always calming, mind-opening, and enriching. However, I find it a challenge to break the silence, the peace, and quiet. When I come back home, I have to deal with negative vibrations and other people's stress. Any suggestions?
Yeah, you go to bank and then go to the market. Right? So, here you gain energy and then you go back and spend it. See, you don't live in the gas station. When your car runs out of gas, you go fill the gas and then you drive on the road. You can't say, oh, I'm driving and all my gas, I'm running out of gas. That's what it's supposed to be, right? If you are driving on the street and you are not running out of gas, there is something wrong. Either you are not driving the car or something has gone wrong. So, in the world, in life, there are negativity, people are stressed out, and you be the lighthouse for them. You be the source of joy. You can do that. Right? Just imagine someone else in your house is very positive, and when you are negative, when you are stressed out, don't you like that company? Right? If someone is happy, enthusiastic, and very supportive of what you are doing, don't you like that? You would. Imagine if everyone is stressed, what will happen? That's it, we all fly in different directions. An institution won't be there, a family won't be there, it will break down. That's why it's very important that you do and you spread that positivity around. Yeah.
Dear Gurudev, I am a psychologist who has been trained and practice the science of psychoanalysis. And I also use your knowledge in my practice. How do I know when to use which school, which body of knowledge with my clients?
Your intuition should tell you. You should be more intuitive. You meditate more. Instead of using knowledge on others, use it on yourself first. Often we forget the knowledge is for us. In one of our basic course, a couple came and every point the teacher would tell, the husband will point out his wife. Look, I am telling you, that's for... As though all the course knowledge point was for the wife, not for himself. The teacher finally has to say, that is for you, I am telling you. So we often think what we learn, what we have, is not for using in our own life. No, we must use that. Apply knowledge in your life, then you will see, the wisdom speaks for itself. You are keeping a gardenia flower at home. It doesn't make an effort to spread the fragrance. The fact that you have kept a gardenia in your room, it already is spreading the fragrance. Correct? Yeah.
Gurudev, I've taken your courses and I've read your books and heard your tapes about surrender, but I'm still a little confused. I find it very difficult to surrender. It seems like my ego comes in between. How do I overcome this?
Listen now, don't worry about surrender. I think this word surrender should be eliminated from the dictionary, because it has been misused so much. What is there to surrender? Why you want to surrender, tell me? Huh? Who wants whatever you have to, that you want to surrender? For what? Huh? It's only the fear, insecurity, negativity, stress, and all sorts of pain, suffering, which you feel that I cannot handle this. We say, okay, leave it, drop it. A higher power will handle that. And is it so difficult to let go of the garbage we have collected? We feel we have a garbage. If we think we have a garbage, is it difficult to let go of the garbage? You need not surrender all your good qualities. You should not surrender your self-confidence. No surrendering of your beauty, truth, love, compassion, all your great qualities. What you should surrender? Negativity, hatred towards somebody, and all those garbage that we cannot handle anymore. Dropping this is called surrender, nothing more. Is that clear? If at all you want to give a name for that, let go of the past, you can call it surrender. As I said, this word is misused and misunderstood so much, I would rather not use it at all. Wake up and see, anyway nothing belongs to you. What are you holding on to? Yeah? Yeah, that's it. All your thoughts, do they belong to you? They've just come in your space and they're gone. You feel free, you feel lighter. The whole purpose of letting go is to uplift your spirit, for you to feel that inner freedom. So the ancient people used the word surrender, said Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, let me take refuge in Buddha. I surrender to Buddha. In Karnataka, in Hindu tradition also, it said surrender to God, surrender this. Nobody ever said surrender your strength, only surrender your weakness. Nobody ever said surrender all the wonderful qualities you have been bestowed with. Never. Surrender that which you don't want to have it, and which you cannot handle it. That's it. One step ahead you go, there is nothing to surrender. All the negative qualities like shadow, you don't fight with the shadow, you simply turn around to the light, shadow disappears. If you say, I am surrendering shadow, even that is just a matter of convenience to say, that's all. So, anyway, nothing belongs to you. So there is nothing to surrender and nobody to surrender. Just relax and be happy. That is the formula. Got it? So don't struggle thinking, oh, my ego, I have to surrender. What is your ego? You already belong to the universe, to the divinity, to the big mind. You already belong. You are not separate to give up something, surrender something. Right? If a wave thinks I am surrendering to the ocean smiles. You are anyway part of me. Hey, what are you talking? Okay, if you feel like that, you can jump up and down a little bit. And then quieten down. The wave quietens down. It is never separate from water for it to go back to the what? To the ocean. Wave is never separate. If it thinks I am going back to the ocean, you are already part of the ocean. This is the Advaita knowledge. But for convenience sake, it is said in Christianity, in Buddhism, even in Hinduism, all these religions, for those who are not so highly intellectuals, who cannot see the truth from a bigger perspective, they said, okay, let go, give up, surrender. These words were used. But today, we better not use it and not even think about doing it. I would simply say, wake up and relax. And know you are not alone. When you are in distress, when you are in difficulty, know for sure you are not alone. Okay?
Guruji, can I see God through meditation? We see different forms of God in our daily lives. Does meditation help us to see the light that is God?
It is the same question. The way wanting to see the ocean. God is not an object of sight, sound, taste, smell or touch. God is the space in which you are, my dear. You can never go away from God. Yes, you can never be away from air. Can you be away from air? You can't survive. But if you want to feel it, you sit near the fan, the air blows. It is just the air blowing, you feel it. But not that air is not there. Even if the fan is not there, air is still there. In the same way, in some incidences, when you meditate, when you sing, when you serve, you can feel the current of air much stronger. Yeah?
Dear Guruji, I am continuing to practice the spiritual practices that I was raised in, my ancestors have done. But in my current situation, how do I deal with people who call me names like idol worshiper or sinner? Do I try to introduce them to art of living or some similar knowledge? How do I protect the integrity of my indigenous practices from other people's ignorance?
As far as you understand thoroughly that it is their ignorance, nothing can shake you. You know. And everyone has right to worship or do their practices the way they want. The world is full of diversity and diversity must be honored. Yeah. So, if someone tells you that you're going to go to hell, tell them thank you for giving that information. Maybe you're coming from there. Or you have come to create one here, which we are not going to allow you to do. You know, we won't let you create hell here. See? Tell them I'm bringing up heaven here, so I have no interest to go anywhere else. This earth is a good enough place for us to make it a beautiful place. We want to give a better planet to our this and coming generation than what we have inherited. We are interested in it. We are interested in bringing heaven down here, not trying to go to heaven. We will create heaven here. Remember, that's our mission. Yeah.
Dear Guruji,
And tell him we have a partnership agreement with God, so he only sent us here to do this work. So we are all under his mission, so thanks for your information that I'll go to hell.
you said last night that we pick our future lifetime. Can you say something about how and why you chose to come to this place and time to be with us?
Well, we are all here now, just be here. I always say, live in the present moment, okay?
How can we not be attached to desires and ambitions, but at the same time do important things in the world?
See, life you need three things: passion, dispassion and compassion. Correct? So when you are working, you need passion. Be passionate when you work. When you have done with the work, you need to have dispassion. In fact, you need dispassion every day. Don't think I will have dispassion when I am 60 or 70 or 80. It doesn't work. Do you say that I will work the whole month and I will sleep the next month? You won't exist. It has to be combination. Every day you work, the same day, night you sleep also. Similarly, you have passion and you should, dispassion is what? Just letting everything go and sleeping. Sleep cannot happen to you if you don't have dispassion. So every day we are dispassionate for some hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. It's necessary. Right? And consciously being dispassionate is meditation. Okay, next.
Gurudev, can you give some advice to the working women in our audience? How can we balance between work and family? How can they keep everyone happy while still taking care of herself as well? 1 hour a day for a mom and a wife looks like a lot.
Listen, first of all, don't think it is too much. Know that you can do it. First, you want to do it, you want to balance your life, number one. Second, know that you can do it. And third, know you are doing it already. It is the regret that tires you. Oh, I didn't do this. That creates toxins in our system. You keep regretting the past and being anxious about the future. This creates, toxins in the present moment that wears you down. You feel exhausted. But if you just keep in your mind, I'm going to do this, I can do it, I'll do it. And happily do whatever you need to do. Without grumbling, you will see your energy level is high. See, suppose you are stuck in the traffic. Oh, I'm stuck in the traffic. Oh, this traffic. Oh, I hate the traffic. You sit and keep banging on your steering and I hate the traffic. It tires you much more. Why put some nice music or listen to some knowledge while doing that? You can spend a good time in the traffic jam. You come home happy. You can even do some ujjayi breathing if you are already a good meditation practitioner. And if you are not driving, definitely you can meditate also. Rest, meditate, do think, do creative, instead of the whole time blaming oneself, blaming others. Okay. I'm not telling you should tell all nicey, goody things, always rosy. You see that something is stinking, oh, it's very fragrant. No, it's stinking. You don't need to do that. If something is stinking, you just say it in 1 minute, you can say that. Oh, it's stinking there. If the apple is rotten, you say in the basket there is one apple which is really rotten. You can say it in 1 minute, or you can sing its glory for half an hour. Just tell me what we do most. We sing about that. Oh, it's no good, The negative song we sing with drums so that the world can hear for hours together. A negative song. And what it does, it creates lots of lesions on our hippocampus in our brain. And that leads to Alzheimer, memory loss, many different type of diseases. And body's immune system goes down. Right? You know all this, right? You know all this. So, we don't need to be goody all the time. If we have to say something, make sure that time and words are very short and limited. You can get angry. Anger is part of life. I'm not saying you should never get angry. Get angry. But the anger should not stay more than few seconds. You know how long it should stay? When you draw a line on the surface of water, how long does the line stay? That much time if you are angry, it's okay, perfect. You know, when you see that these motorboats, when they go in the water, they leave a line behind. How long does it stay? That much time if you are upset, no problem. You can give license to get upset, but only that much time. If it stays in you like a line on the stone, then you are suffering. You are the one who suffers, right? Yeah.
In Buddhism, it seems that the concept of teacher is not so much a guru, but a bodhisattva, one who stays not quite enlightened in order to help enlighten others. Can you describe the difference between a guru and a bodhisattva?
No, same. It's just the words are different. Buddha never created a new religion. He became a Hindu monk and he made everybody monk. So, if you see the practices, the principles are same. Bodhisattva is the same, ditto. That's why Adi Shankara was also called the Buddha in disguise. He says it's the same thing what Buddha said. But this was there even before Buddha. But there was a period when people had forgotten, lost it. They thought they knew it without actually experiencing it. That's why Buddha, when he came, he only denied the rituals, which Adi Shankara also said. All these rituals are now. They were doing so many rituals. So it was all bringing reforms in society, in a particular society where some system was there, Always philosophy, knowledge, all the same.
Gurudev, I'm a little confused about the difference between selflessness and selfishness. When I help someone and make them happy, I feel so full and happy. Am I doing it to make myself happy? Is it a selfish act or a selfless act?
You need to balance this both. But if you make others happy, that itself is good enough. It will make you happy. Right? But that doesn't mean you need not take care of yourself, you need to take care of yourself too. Once you are strong, you can help others. Right? Yeah.
Some masters say that happiness should not be a life goal. Rather, duty or responsibility is one's purpose and more important. How can you talk about the relationship between Dharma and happiness?
Happiness is your true nature. Happiness is not just a mood, it is being in your element, in your nature. And that is what is Dharma. Dharma is bring you back to your true nature. Uplift your spirit, that is Dharma. Yeah. So there is no contradiction here, just a different method or flavor of understanding. I think that is enough, no?
One more?
Okay, one more.
Jai Gurudev.
Don't take it too seriously.
I feel scared thinking that someday you might leave us and go to live with God. And then who would be our guru? Thanks for all the hard work. You rock. God bless.
I rock, you blossom. That's what I want you to blossom. All of you blossom in knowledge, blossom in smile. And you be, each one of you be lighthouse for others. A source of happiness for everybody around you. You know, just before coming here, we have the mayor of Argentina is here, one of the town of Argentina. And they were showing me there. Can you stand up? The mayor, they were here. Give them a big hand. And they showed me what Art of Living volunteers are doing with the mayor's help, and they together, you know, it's transforming the largest slum there, the most crime-infested slum has been adopted, and in a short period of time, in a few months' time, how they have transformed that whole place. And people are doing Bastrika, they are doing meditation, and their all those kids who are going into drugs and violence have turned totally around. There is such a celebration. They were showing me that work that has happened there. It's very warm, you know, heartwarming. How the garbages were cleaned and how dirty it was and how nice it is now. It is in itself, you know, a very good achievement. I wish every mayor like this, take this as an example, and they start working in their community, and Art of Living volunteers, of course, join hand with them and do this job. We can really bring out a better place. That's very nice. Great. Okay, how many birthdays and how many anniversaries today? It's already Guru Purnima in India. Now, many are watching the webcast also. So this is the day that one remembers how one is grateful for the wisdom. See, if these masters have not preserved the knowledge, it would have never come to this generation. So we do a small thanksgiving for all the tradition of masters. From time immemorial, we don't even know how many thousands of years. No one can say it is 10,000 or 15,000 or 20,000. We don't even know. From the origin of time, origin of mankind, knowledge, wisdom has been passed on from generation to generation. And so, Guru Purnima, this full moon or in July, we say thank you to all the masters of the ancient times. So tomorrow we'll do a small ceremony, what we call Guru Puja in the morning, expressing our gratitude. Because it's a knowledge which keeps us alive as human beings. Without knowledge, we are animals. Without wisdom, we behave like animals and we live in an unconscious life. Knowledge and wisdom help us to higher plane of existence. So tomorrow is that day of celebration. We will do that, and today we will celebrate the birthday. Anyway, we celebrate every day. Every day is a celebration, but this is a special day of extra celebration. Yeah, how many birthdays? Greet them all, greet the birthday, anniversaries. Okay.